Tu peux le rajouter en fait. Attends. Hello, hello.
Hello. At last we got it.
The time. As you know, we're not very good on the routine. Can you hear me properly, Helen?
Sure, I can hear you very well.
That's great. I put my volume to the maximum. I hope everybody can hear me well.
Everybody.
I want confirmation. Dr. Jean-Yves Mougou, you can hear? Can you hear now? I want to double check that the sound is perfect. Is that right? I give time to people to join us. Good, good. We both here now?
Yeah.
Martin Jo, bonsoir maître, merci, je vous reçois. Je voudrais m'assurer que le son est parfait. Confirmez-moi que le son est parfait, s'il vous plaît. Vous me recevez 5 sur 5? Vous m'entendez bien? Allô, allô? Parfait, ben, je vois, le son semble parfait. Nous allons commencer. Je remercie tous ceux qui nous ont rejoints ce soir. Je n'ai plus besoin de me présenter. Je suis Corinne Eléa Tangan. Je suis la secrétaire générale du Lilipac. Le Lilipac est lancé par Hélène Essoka, qui est avec moi ce soir. Nous allons faire un direct pour vous permettre de mieux comprendre le mouvement, les aspirations du mouvement. Et Hélène est commissaire Hélène Essoka et secrétaire chargée de la sécurité et des affaires stratégiques. In English, she's in charge, basically, Commissaire Hélène Essoka, to Security and Strategic Affairs. Then we do have Dr. Jean-Yves Mougou, secrétaire aux affaires sociales et humanitaires. He's in charge, obviously, of social and humanitarian affairs. And finally, we do have Madame Adrienne Kala, secrétaire à la mobilisation, responsable de la mobilisation de la jeunesse. She's obviously in charge of youth mobilization. So we will try to do this in English essentially, although as a French speaker, French is my mother tongue, I might speak to French time to time. But I think it's important for each other to speak so that you get to know the movement better. So I will start by asking a few questions to our secretary in charge of security and strategic affairs. And I think that will help us to understand the
2015, after everything that happened there. And it's, especially the last issue that led to my resignation was the famous land saga in Fako, where I personally carried out an investigation that involved administrative authorities, especially the present government, the present governor of Southwest Region, and the director of civil cabinet, who Belinga, may his soul rest in peace. Those were the main people who were involved in this, and Ekema, the mayor of Boya, who had died too, so most of them have left. And this case was so hard because 200 hectares of land were actually misappropriated by these administrative authorities in complicity with the traditional rulers of the Fako region. And when I got into this investigation, from the word go, my hierarchy was okay with that because they knew that it was something that was not right. But because it involved these personalities, as usual, they had to suppress my initiative, and that's why I ended up resigning, because it was too hard for me to fight a system like that. And when I moved to Canada, I didn't just know about any specific movement to join. I said, let me be a contributive factor to change in my country. So In 2018, I supported Mr. Maurice Kamto in his fight to power, and it ended the way it ended. Well, I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to blame him, but I just realized that that was not the right path that we had to follow, because no one candidate, no single candidate can actually make it to the presidency today. Considering the current regime, the repressive regime that we have on, it's going to be hard for one candidate to go to power. So after 2018, I knew we needed another strategy. Well, in my own small way, I tried to communicate with a few people who didn't really buy the idea. And I just said, well, I'll keep my hands folded, waiting for the appointed time. And then there it came. Professor Franklin Nyamsi just gave us the thing as it is. And he said he is creating Lily Pack, which is a movement for African liberation in Cameroon. And I said, this is what I've been waiting for all my life, because I know very well deep in me that with the current regime, no elections can take you there. So we needed a movement, a national mobilization movement like this one in order for us to get there. And when I got this opportunity, I just skipped into it, and I am right there now. And believe me and trust me, that's where I'll end the whole show. If it works, good and fine. If it doesn't work, then it's okay too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for your bravery. And I want to ask you another question. What unique challenges do you see in mobilizing Cameroonians compared to other African countries where civil resistance has gained traction?
Thank you, Corinne. We all know that Cameroonians are very strong people. I believe in Cameroonians because that's where I come from. A lion does not give birth to a snail. So, because I'm a brave person, I believe that every other person too should be a brave person. But here is the thing. We all know that after 43 years of a repressive regime, all Cameroonians, or almost everybody in Cameroon, has been traumatized. They all live in total fear. They are so scared of everything they hear around them, because the only thing that happens whenever you raise your voice to say the truth, either you find yourself in jail or something else happens to you. And so this has brought so much fear in the minds of Cameroonians. That is the technique. I want to tell you that that is the technique of the system, to bring fear in the hearts of everybody. It's not even because they are so strong as people believe they are. They aren't. They aren't, because strong people, you know strong people from their actions. Strong people are not cowards. Strong people face you. They actually go into debates and tell you, this is what it is, and we think this is the right thing to do. But they don't do that. They spend their time hiding behind evil things, trying just to suppress everybody's initiative because they can't stand in any debate as we are doing today in public. Why not? If they thought that they were doing the right thing, they could come right here in this live show and tell us, listen, Corinne, listen, Helen, this is why we think we have to be there. This is why we think we are doing this and that. But they can't do that because they are cowards. And they have put this fear in the hearts of Cameroonians. Every Cameroonian now is so scared they cannot go out like every other neighboring countries. So this is the greatest challenge we have, the fear for Cameroonians to come out. We know that this fear, in a way, we can handle it because naturally we are not cowards, but we have been made to be cowards. But remember, this is a 43-year-old regime with a 93-year-old in power. There is no way a 93-year-old can beat you. Trust me, Cameroonians, there is no way a 93-year-old can beat you. So besides the challenge of fear, we also have this challenge of not being fully educated. Most of us don't even know what is going on. we are kind of slow in reading. Some people will not read anything that happens out of Cameroon. I know of my colleagues, many of them, they are only focused on the fact that they have to sign documents in the office. They don't know that they have to go out there and understand exactly what is happening in other places. So we have to do a lot of education when it comes to that. Cameroon needs a lot of education. Also, the military, it's another aspect of it. We know the military has imposed a kind of picture which is like a repressive picture that affects the population. Most of them are so scared. Whenever they see the military, they are unable to speak the truth. When you meet a policeman is there to help you. A policeman is there to assist you. A policeman is a civilian who is just there to maintain order. You don't need to be scared. But I can imagine, and I remember how scared they were when I was there. When they see us coming in the vehicles, they run and hide. Yes, it's because of the system. It's because of the training. It's because of the way they have presented the security as a kind of tool only for repression. So those are the challenges the Cameroonians have at this moment. Thank you, Corinne.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your testimony is amazing. And each time we listen to you, we're so, so happy that you managed to break through and to stand here for us and for all the Cameroonians. I have another question from you. From your experience, how can we neutralize the fear you were talking about that the repressive regime forces actually put into our people? How can we overcome that fear?
Yes, thank you, Corinne. Corinne, I think it's an easy thing to go. First of all, I want Cameroonians to understand that we have come to the end of the game. There is nothing that will last forever. This is a regime that has been there for 43 years, and almost everybody in this regime is more than 90. The president himself is around 93. And from every indication, my delegate general was his senior in primary school. He used to take him to school. And if he is 93, then the delegate general should be talking about 95, between 95 and 100. There is no way Cameroonians are going to leave their destiny in the hands of people who, under normal circumstances, should not be thinking well anymore. So the fear thing, we should come out of it. That's the first thing I'm asking everybody. I keep telling people, if the fear did not affect me while I was in Cameroon, why would it affect you while you're in Cameroon? Some people who didn't know me before, they keep saying, oh, you are talking today because you're out of the country. No. Hello, Cameroonians, listen to me and listen very well. This is me live telling you, I took the delegate general to court. I went to court in Buea. There is testimony. You can go to court. You see my case file there. I took him to court for violating the police laws. I wanted him to come to court and answer to that. And that says, and nobody killed me. I was still in the police force when I did that. I had not resigned from the police. I resigned only when I came to Canada. That's when I sent my resignation letter. I was still in the police force, still right there in front of him, and I went to court. The second thing I did was, in the presence of the jury in the disciplinary council, I told them outrightly that I wasn't going to sign any document that is not legal, and that I was ready to face it to the end. Nobody killed me. So this fear should leave you immediately. Nobody is killing you. They are taking advantage of the fact that you are already scared. That's why they keep doing it. The moment you show them that you are not scared, they wouldn't do it anymore. So the first thing we are going to do is to try to educate our people to walk out of this fear. Walk out of this fear and take your destiny into your hands. You don't have to say, oh, they will do this. No, they don't have the strength. Do you want to tell me that if you meet my delegate general on the road, you'll be scared of him? Is that what you are saying? Because I wouldn't be scared of him. If it gets to even a physical fight with me, he's not sure that he's going to beat me. So I don't know why we should keep staying in this fear. And of course, we have to continue to educate our rank and file officers in the military, who are there only to execute these orders. because the officers, the generals and everything sit in their offices and give these instructions for you to execute. But hey, I want to call your attention today and listen to me clearly, you military officers. They are using you, and you know that very well. You and me know that they are using you. They earn fabulous sums of money. They have different accounts here and there. They have offshore accounts, all those big bosses, and you are there still hanging around hundreds of thousands with your families, your relatives, and everybody to take care of. Yet you put your life in danger. Yet you support a regime that is failing the people. Yet you support a regime that has hurt your own family members. Tell me, you military officers, how many people, how many family members do you support every month? Out of 200,000 francs you earn, or 250,000 francs you earn, you have to give money to your aunties. You have to give money to your uncles. All your brothers and sisters have left the university. They have no jobs. Everybody is out there just loitering around and saying it's only the military that earns well. And you have to share this money to everybody. Hey, don't you think it's too much for you? What did you do to deserve it, my rank and file officers? My dear colleagues, my Cameroonians, who have been in this pain with all of us, this is time for you to take a decision. This is time for you to turn your back on those evil people. This is time for you to say, no, you are not doing it anymore. Look at a general that leads the military, sleeping right there in a public place because he's not fit to be there. Are you, the young officers, not able to take these positions? Are you two not able to move up there and do something for yourselves and the country? Can't you behave like presidents like young Traore, who are able to take care of their countries at 37? Where are you guys? Please, we are calling on you. My future is behind me. I am right here in Canada. I've lived my life. All my kids are in school out here. In short, all my relatives are out here. I don't have anybody in Cameroon. So if I was selfish, I wouldn't even come out to show my face to fight for you. But I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of how many people call me every day to say, I don't have credit to put in my phone. I don't have food to eat. I don't have money to pay my lights. I don't have. Please, you can't call me anymore because this is time for us to fight. We are ready now to fight. And you keep saying, we as leaders, we are far away, we are asking you to fight. We will be right there. When the time comes, we will be on ground. Our leader, Professor Nyamsi, will be on ground to lead his troop. Trust me on that. And when that time comes, we'll let you know. We'll let you know that that time has come. So, Corinne, the best thing we are going to do is to continue to preach to our people to take away this fear, continue to educate them that they need this change. This change is not because we want to be rebellious. It's not because we want to destabilize anybody. It's because we want a good Cameroon for everybody. Here and there, they keep kicking us out of different countries. They refuse us visas. Now in America, we may likely fall amongst the countries that cannot enter America anymore. Yes, where do you go to after this? Well, you have a beautiful country that has all the resources in the world, but you keep begging other countries to go and live there. It's time to reclaim this dignity. It's time for us to know that we can visit Burkina Faso, we can visit Mali, we can visit Cote d'Ivoire, we can visit Kenya and all other African countries instead of struggling to take visas in places where they don't recognize us. Please, we are calling on you and we'll keep telling you. We'll tell you until that last day. Then you make a choice. You make a choice whether to continue to linger around a 43-year-old regime that will still organize a foolish elections in October. They will take a decision as to who will win and who will not win, who will participate and who will not participate. And you are hanging around to wait for them to take that decision for you. It's a shame. It's time to join Lily Pack now and make the difference. Thank you, Corinne.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ellen. It's amazing. I might ask you a last question later on. I want you to breathe because we might discuss again and I will come back probably, if time's allowed, about Lily Pack's vision at the end.
Yes.
Do you have any question for me that can help people to understand better where and why the Lily Pack is here?
Thank you. Of course, Corinne, I have questions for you because you have been a great Pan-Africanist. And ever since I met you, I've been learning a lot about Africa, and I'm so proud of it because I've always loved Africa. And so I have some questions because we haven't had enough time to talk about all of these things. So the first question I have for you, Corinne, is many Africans feel liberation is just a dream. What makes you believe Lilipack can turn that dream into action?
Let me be absolutely clear. Liberation is not a dream. Liberation is actually a duty. I mean, if we live there, we should stand for our country, but also for our continent. Mm-hmm. We know that we have to fight for our land and, more importantly, for our dignity. Mm-hmm. We don't know where to put ourselves out there. When someone is telling you now, are you Cameroonian? You're like, maybe I'm from Mali, because the dignity is on another level. I mean, mm-hmm. if our president cannot walk at the moment, and we do not understand that it's time to stand up, what mm-hmm. else? When? So Lilipack is not just a movement, it's the only way forward. We know that is a plan B. Plan B. All of us have agreed that we don't have a plan B. Work together and put all these people out of the way. We, the people, are the solution. So, I mean, when you ask me if it's a dream, it's not a dream. For me, it's a duty, and we're going to put it into action. Lilipack is there to put this into action. So we dare to speak the truth to Cameroonian. We know we are under a dictatorship. We know that, we can't carry on like that. We from the Lilipack, we say, no more compromise, no more delay, total rupture with colonialism. We are Pan-Africanists. We don't want this to carry on and on and on and on again. So we are not asking permission to be free, right? We don't ask permission to be free. We must mm-hmm. be free. Free mm-hmm. from all these people who are just there watching us just to abuse from us. Mm-hmm. We are organizing, we, the Lilipack, to take mm-hmm. it mm-hmm. now, because we know it's the moment. And more importantly, we did have the Sahel alliances that mm-hmm. shown us that is possible. It was a dream before. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw that map for the first time. I was shaking. Mm-hmm. It is possible. It's not a dream, it's there. We have seen it. We have the Niger, we have the Mali, we have the Burkina Faso. They have broken free. So we no longer ask ourselves, is it possible? Is it maybe? No, mm-hmm. it's not. We can do it. All we need is the courage to do it. The question I'm asking to Cameroonian is, do we have the courage to do the same? That's all we have to ask. Do we have the courage to do the same? I mean, Lilipack is there for that. We're not just taking, we're taking action. We're not just talking, we're taking action. We're claiming it, we do it, and we're going to win it. So that's what I want to say about the idea of the Lilipack. It is not a dream. It is a duty. We are free. We must be free. We need to break all this chain, and we need to work together until we claim our full sovereignty.
Thank you so much, Corinne. I'm so happy, and I'm so proud to hear this again today, because this is a real public assurance, and trust me, as a Cameroonian, I'm ready.
Yes.
I still have another question for you. In practical terms, what does a liberated Africa look like under the Lilipack vision?
Oh gosh, I mean, when you say that, obviously I think about African Union. We do not have a proper union now in Africa. We all know that. I mean, the truth can be visible. I mean, when Cameroonian will just raise and stand up, obviously we're going to really start to talk about what being a unity, a union, an African Union look like. We will have a real African Union, not what we're having now, which is just fake, and that doesn't even look like presidents are talking to each other. Not a puppet union, I would call it that way, but a people's union, where African people feel together, where the struggle of the Niger country are mine, or the struggle of Burkina Faso are mine. So obviously, we will not be sitting down there mimicking the West. In Africa, we have this habit of mimicking the West. They say something, we do it. or we try to be like them. Finito. We will now inventing what is ours. We will be proud with our intelligence, our justice system, our education, our currency, our military. All sovereign, all African will be together in one. So we will, I can see a continent where we will trade with each other. I can see we build trans-African railways, electric grid, clean water system, without begging, without waiting for crumbs like we're doing now, begging people to come and do a railway where we're capable of doing it with our own resources. I mean, my dream is to see a train that's going to take 1 hour from Cameroon to Niger. And in 1 hour we're there, and in 1 hour we're in Congo. I mean, we're not far away. So this is what I think Africa will look like under the Lily-Pack vision. I mean, Cameroon will be where we will stop exporting. We will be creating food for ourselves. We will be self-sufficient. We will have a proper Pan-African solidarity. So I am confident, very confident, that we will be controlled by the people, not by multinationals anymore. So the vision of the Lily-Pack is actually to imagine, to build it, to brick by brick. Cameroonians are the cream of the intelligence. We have so many capable citizens that can do it. We are wasting time. All these antique people there do not understand even half of what life is all about out there. We need to get rid of them, and you will be amazed to see what we Cameroonians are capable of doing. And more importantly, because we are a Pan-Africanist movement, we're all going to be together. The vision is very, very clear. We will finally talk about people union, proper African union, not what we have now. So that's the vision of the Lily-Pack. I mean, I'm dreaming of it. I'm not just dreaming of it. I know it will become true. All we need is to get rid of those people. We are wasting amazing, tremendous time. We are killing generation after generation after generation. So we are there to stand, and we are courageous. And if I have to die for it, so let's be it. But now, time has come.
Oh, I'm super, super excited, Corinne. I'm super excited because when I see what is happening in Burkina Faso, I see what is happening in Mali, I see what is happening in Niger, I just tell myself that this thing is quite close. And if that's what we are going to experience, I mean, no one Cameroonian is not proud of Traoré. Everybody talks about him today. But the question I keep asking them, how can you admire a young man who is doing this in his own country and you are not able to do it in your own country? That's my question. Why do you admire a 37-year, I don't know his exact age, but he should be around that age? How can you admire someone of that age doing what he's doing in his country, and you are here, you are unable to do it in your country, and sometimes you even go as far as, after admiring Traoré, they come back to their own country and they say, Biya forever. How can you be so contradictory? That's my question to Cameroonians. Youths, my children. I'm talking to you people because my life is behind me. It's about you. You must watch, look at your left, right, and see that something is happening in these countries, and we want it in Cameroon as well. And I have this last question, Corinne. It's very emotional for me because when I look at Cameroon, I feel so sad. I am so scared that, oh, these people have known for this number of years. And now that we think it's time, are they going to be able to do it? So Cameroon seems isolated in its silence. How does our struggle fit into the broader African awakening you always speak of?
It's a very good question. I mean, Cameroonian may be silent now, but it's just silence before the storm. We are all boiling inside because we know what we are capable of doing. All the Cameroonian knows what they are capable of doing. So it's only but just silent before the storm. Because when we're going to have this way, lead the path, it's going to be amazing. So what I want to say when it comes to the broader African awakening is obvious that if you're a proper African, you know that the struggle of your brother in Niger is your struggle. You know that the pain of your sister in Sudan is your struggle, is your pain. You can't be sitting down there and say, oh, because it's going to happen to all of us, all of us. So we are not isolated. We actually at the center of everything. Cameroonian actually is the beating heart of Africa. As we speak, we know that we are in Central Africa. We are a hub. logistically, economically, and even geographically. We know that we have Douala Port, right? Which is strategic for the whole African region in this particular place. So Cameroon has got everything. We have the forest, we have the energy, we got the water. We also got the people and the intelligence. So everything we need to be great. So we know that the problem is what? The Biya regime. The Biya regime is our problem. We do have absolutely everything. So we have to stand up. Lily Pack stands for truth, justice, solidarity, and we will not wait for someone to come and liberate us. Like you rightly say, Sister Ellen, we're not waiting for anyone to come and to wake us. We will not wait for the West to validate our worth. We will not wait for anyone to be there and say, are we capable of? No, we will do it. We will show it. We will make it. So we are there to show to the Cameroonian what a real country can be under the people like us. We're not alone. We're not silent. We're just preparing the way, because when we're going to blow, it's going to be amazing. Cameroon will be that locomotive that's going to lead all the central region where we need to go. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that was my last question for you.
Okay. We were thinking of having another question where we can both answer it. I don't know if you want to tackle it, but it's much more about the Lily Pack vision, I would say, for the work of the contemporary world. I mean, the way the world is now, I think I want to stress again about, I would say, the importance of the Lily Pack at this very moment in time. So do you want to say a few words about it eventually?
Oh, yes, I can say a few words. First of all, the movement is, as Corinne rightly said, is a national mobilization for Africa as a whole, and in Cameroon in particular. And looking at it, the work, looking at it in this light, we're talking about Cameroon being part of Africa, and Africa being part of the world as a whole. So if we all can stand in the presence of other world countries as equals, that will be perfect for us. That will be a great thing. We'll no longer be on the begging side, wherever we are attending meetings or we are going to meet other leaders, we are always treated in the second position. If we succeed to bring Africa to that level where we become united and make ourselves great, we become one strong continent, which will be able to stand in the presence of other continents. If the US is talking, if Europe is talking, Africa, United Africa will be talking as well. So Lily Pack's idea is not only about taking away this 43-year regime, but it's also about bringing all of Africa into one fine large block where we have liberty in economic power, military power, and all of that. And if we are able to defend and protect ourselves, it's not only the fact that we are going to grow economically, but we are going to have a kind of military strength that no one can attack us overnight. Everybody will know that if you touch Burkina, you are touching Cameroon. If you touch Cameroon, you are touching Mali. If you touch Mali, you are touching Kenya. If you touch every other person who will be part of this move, will be protected and will all be strong. When you are strong militarily, you are strong economically, nobody will talk to you. And that is the face we are going to present in the world at large. When we get there, we are no longer coming as a little Cameroon that cannot speak, as a little Burkina that will be looked upon as a useless country. Today, tomorrow it will no longer be like that, because now they know this is a hard united bloc. No one penetrates it anyhow. So I look at it, Lily Pack move, as a great move, because it's not only about us. We are not looking for leadership. We are not looking for positions. We are not looking to position ourselves as the first people, but we are fighting for a united Cameroon and a united Africa as a whole. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Well, that's very beautiful. I will just add a few words to what you have said, because I think you said it all. I mean, Lily Pack will go for a radical transformation of Cameroonian political, economic, and cultural landscape. One that actually breaks free from dictatorship and neocolonialism once for all. We don't want this domination anymore. So we're standing to show to the world, to show to Cameroonians that we're capable of doing. We have endured decades of authoritarian rules. I mean, we have been under this awful, corrupt elite serving foreign interests rather than Cameroonian people. Lily Park, we stand up for Cameroonian people. We do have enough. So, I mean, when I think about Lily Park, I can see a proper people democracy, not the fake democracy they try to serve us now, just because we want to please AYZ. It has to be real people, sovereignty to people. People should make decisions. I mean, you said it all. I can only say that, you know, our main vision is not just about removing the dictator but is also to resist France. We're there to resist France. We're there to redefine Cameroonian place in the contemporary world. We will be respected by the people all over the world. We have seen what the Russian has done to our president Traoré. This is exactly what's going to happen to the next president in Cameroon. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to achieve. A country, a world where Cameroonian will have a place, will have a say. So, I mean, that's cover, I think, mainly what we want. Please, let's go back to our dignity. The way we are is just unbelievable. I mean, it's just, I cannot understand the dignity of Cameroonian. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to be proud. We need to stand up now and say, we are Cameroonian. We can do it. We can make it. These people need to go away because we are capable of doing it. So we are brave enough to stand for Cameroonian. Lily Park is a revolutionary movement. We are there to stand up and say enough is enough. So thank you very much. I don't think we should do this in French and in English. I think it's better to have it in English. I can say all of this, I just say it in French, but I believe it's better to stick in English. And we have plenty other occasion where we'll be able to exchange in French and share our view. Lily Park is the way. Lily Park is the plan B that everybody believes in. Lily Park is capable of doing. We know that we can do it. And we can't wait for all of the brave Cameroonian to join. Lily Park is for the brave Cameroonian. People who say enough is enough. And I like this, enough is enough. We do have the liberation there. We do have the song, and we can march together. We do that for the Cameroonian, for the benefit of Cameroonian, for the benefit of Africa. Thank you very much, Hélène, for this moment. Do you like to say something else, or are you okay?
Well, I think everything has been said. I just have this message to my fellow Cameroonians. You have heard it all. Those who contact me every day to find out, you have heard it all. We are a revolutionary movement. We are not a political party. So if you want to come to us, don't come to us because you are looking for a political party to go for elections. We are not for elections. We are a revolutionary movement, and our movement is for the brave. And our movement is for those who want genuine change. Our movement is for those who believe that with the current regime, nobody can win the elections. If you still believe in your elections, you have your place with the election people. But with us, it's a revolution, and we mean it. We don't want jokes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was it. Thank you very much for all of you, and then we see you again soon. We carry on with our communication, with our mobilization, and we get there. Thank you very much for your time to all. Thank you, Hélène. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.